All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me in this fourth video in the Pull of Radiance number 2, Ruins of Mithranor game. In our last game, we found another way to get back to the surface right here in this door. So we're going to continue off by, coming here and opening this door across from us. A feeling grows quickly in your mind, one of death and doom, of souls torn from bodies before their time. Oh, that's lovely. I found lumber that it was torn apart before its time. Okay, I'm going to open this door here. The aura of dread increases and falls upon thee like a cloud of doom. Okay, I am going to try now and position my characters as far from this door as possible, and hopefully it's going to allow me to proceed. Because when I enter this room and I click on this, it's going to kick off a series of events. It's going to start with a nasty spell, paralyzed spell being cast. Hopefully, my fighter will survive it and the others won't get hit, but we'll see. So it looks like, despite all that, we still got a hit here. I'm going to pull him forward and still take a shot with the fighter. Oh, that was worthwhile, at least. At least of the two mages that got affected, Jarrell was the one who didn't, because he has the 2 spell. Not nice that we can't do the third. There goes our strength. Oh, yep. At least we're able to take care of that guy. Keep him out of the fray. Still no go. All right. Let's do some more Magica missiles. Okay, he went down. He's going to be useless in this battle. All right, we've taken them down. Okay, so we do have somebody who encountered a little bit of loss here. On the character sheet. So we lost our strength, so what do we have? Wand of Restoration. Okay, so how do we cast that? Inventory magic. Wand of Restoration. Got him his strength back. Wonderful. Go ahead and re-equip her. Good. And let's see what's available here. Oh my. A Wand of Resurrection. Again, we'll give it here. Neutralize poison. Neutralize poison. Probably good to give to our front runners. One each. This is probably going to him. Let's go take a look. Armor bonus +7. Burnished Dwarven Plate Mail. Nice. Let's see what it does. 22 goes to 21. So what did this give us? AC 3 bonus +3. I don't know though. I like how that looks on him. Sadly, going by visuals. Let's take a look and see what it looks like on her. Looks cool on her, but not quite so cool. That gives her 21. We'll stick with it. It's just the best way to do 21 and 22. Give that to him for selling. Do they have poison already? No. All right. Okay, so we've gotten through that little battle. Let's go ahead and make our way down here. I do see a chest here. Is anyone going to test us for it? No? Okay. Let's first see if we can get our rope dried out. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, more restoration. Come in handy. Okay, now before we go moving on, we're going to do some backtracking. So in my rush to get Garail as a party member early on, I bypassed an area that we should have gone to before making our way all the way out here. There's a particular key I'm going to need if I want to finish stuff here. And that key is all the way back by where Garail, his prison was, so we're going to have to make our way back up through here. We're going to start encountering new creatures and stuff as we go through this door, so let's be prepared. You can barely tell that once this was a beautiful hall, richly furnished, filled with light and song. Oh, nice. Two of them took it down. And 3 melee hit. Ranged hits. Talk about the rolls working out for once. Have to deal with the slow progress. The enemy undead. All right. Close to having another perfect. Oh, got hit. Took care of him. Oh, nice. The ranged warriors did a good job in that fight. Okay, let's see here. Got her hit points back. Let's make our way on up here. Like somebody else like me went through here and smashed everything. Well, it took care of those ones. Let's move over here. See if I can do, doesn't really help at this point. We'll try again once they all get close. So they're not going to try and get close, huh? Oh. Oh, wow, we ran him with range again, but still didn't kill them. Looks like those guys are holding off. So at least the doorway isn't so crowded, huh? Nice, guys. Really nice. Wow, that was a nice one. Took him down in one fell swoop. Another ranged hit. And they're all down. Let's go ahead and make our way back up here. Nothing in the well. Don't like that. Okay, got away at least. Oh, I took him down. More slow focus. Let's give it a shot. Oh, we got some of them. she tried. Okay. Looks like we got everybody here. Well, let's take a look at where we are map-wise. So here's where Giral was. We'll kind of like close the map in here. The ground looks recently disturbed. The marks are hard to read, but you can tell that orcs rested here for a while, then continued their way on north. So that was the room Giral was in. Now, just like I said, to close the circle, we're going to come up here. We're going to open this door. The stench flowing from this room is nearly unbearable. And inside the room, a piece of paper that says, "Maul has killed us all." We come here, open this room. Really, there's just the upper floors of the area we were just in. So you see it kind of like goes all around. Nothing here to be seen or taken, but over here, there's a little area that we probably could have hit up when we came to get Uriel. There's a sudden whisper of movement among you. The grumble of dwarves and the clunk of rusty armor. It fades out to the north. Okay. So, first things first, the air here is chill and dank and depressed in spirit. Go ahead on in here. You see signs that lots of creatures drink at this well. Looks like a pair of gloves that we would have a use for if we had a monk on our team. The Scroll of Harm. Looks like we've got some company. Man, we're getting some good hits with our ranged characters today. We're going to let him pass us. Lovely. How does heal work? It fails. Oh well, continues to fail. I'm going to go with something I know works. Okay. And anything in the well? Just 11 gold. Now the thing we need to get is up here. And of course it's being guarded by some undead. But it shouldn't present too much of a problem. Nice. Oh, did pretty good, I think. Just let him come to the door. And that does it. Let's go on in. And what we need is up here. We just click on this spike to make it go down. And we should save our game. And then send our rogue up in here, if he can get there. Let no harm come to the dead. Hide this key to the crypt. So let's take that key. What else do we have? We have a nice jeweled dagger +3. Let's go ahead and give that to Dariel. Now both of our mages should have a magic book. Good. The chest looks ancient and masterfully crafted, probably by dwarves. Okay, let's go ahead and rest, since this is a safe room. And let us return to get closer to the area we left off. Our backtracking accomplished. It was a fun backtrack, though, because we had a good number of enemies to kill off along the way. It was productive. Experience gaining even. And we have one other place we want to come back to. Now, I was not keen about doing this in the last video, just thought time-wise I didn't really have the ability to fit it in. But there is a hidden room over here by this Omar that we talked to. That is right here. Now, sometimes your rogue can just find it, like you did there. Sometimes you have to actually do a search to seek it out, but in this case we were able to get it without. So let's go ahead on in. The ancient way sign indicates that Bedlam Prism can be found to the south down the stairs. It warns visitors not to bring keys into the prison by order of the Warden of Keys. I'm pretty sure we had a quest on that one. It's likely the warden has been dead for centuries, however. I don't think in this place that seems to matter. Wasn't there something about keys here? Bedlam haunts? Jingling hundreds of keys on a chain? Okay, so we're about to find that guy, I think. It's going to be like our first real boss inside the dungeon here. Let's go ahead and save it here in case there's traps on these chests. Another wand of restoration, that's good. Ring of Constitution, let's give that to our thief. Moderate healing, let's give that to our thief too. Be nice if we can find another Ring of Constitution to bring him up to where he was before we put this amulet on him. Okay, and the other chests. The Ring of Protection, press 1. Let's take a look. See who or does not have a Ring of Protection already. So Ring of Protection. So if you try to tick 2 on it, it's not going to work, I don't think. Yeah, so they don't stack. Yep. So does she have a Ring of Protection? She does. So it's not going to work for her either. So we might as well, at least for now, add it to the rogue. Or wait. It doesn't stack with something he's got. Probably something on the armor. Let's try one of the mages. It worked for her. Okay. Let's go ahead and make our way down into the dungeons here. So, let's go down here. Make a long, good save. Bedlam Prison. We sing the Bedlam Prison Blues. Far off, you hear keys jingling. Oh boy. Okay, send him up by himself first. It looks like this prison guard starved to death at his post. The party must move closer. Okay. Let's see if... This is why I didn't want to have the party move closer. My path is blocked. What I want to have is you come up here. Okay, what do we see here? Ornate Thieves Guild Sword, Blade of Larceny. Only rogues can use. Well, that'll be a good +2 center to use. But the Winter Blade is another one for him to keep. We're just going to have to give him 2 weapons here, because that is where we're keeping. Oh. Yeah, because it gives a bonus dex, too. This one gives protection of +2. These are 2 good swords, in addition to the fact that this one has some Cone of Cold charges on it. I really can't choose between those 2. That's a good, both of them are good side blades to have. Oh well. All right. Let's get them out of here. And I am going to prepare for this upcoming battle. Adding this to our repertoire. Lightning. Chain lightning. Okay, hopefully that'll make things a little easier against this guy. So, I do believe he is located around here, not in this room. But I believe it's in here. So let's go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and position my guys so that. Let's see, look around. Hopefully that's like right behind the door. And let's go ahead and give this an attempt. We can always restart. Oh boy, there he is. And he's the first one up, so let's see if that firepower works. We're going to try that. Inventory. Magic. Wand of Chain Lightning. Voila. It wasn't even a battle. It was just one shot and done. When the Spectre is destroyed, his prized key ring becomes corporeal again and falls to the ground. But the keys have all worn smooth by centuries of mindless locking and unlocking of doors. You throw the useless thing away. But hey, at least we won. Won without much ado. Looks like another pair of gauntlets for a monk. Not going to be of much use to us. But we took care of that boss, and we showed too how keeping a hold of some of those rods come in really good. One shot at the boss character. Any bad guys in here? I don't think. I think this whole place was just set up for that one enemy. That was a bit anticlimactic too, wasn't it? Oh well. I don't think there's anything else in here. It's just that prison area. Oh wait, there's something up here. And let's go ahead and save just to be sure. Doesn't look like anything we can get to. Let's take our rogue up here. Nothing. No search. Nope. How's that target out of range? No, nothing. Okay. We have accomplished our task. Does that update this at all? I don't see the Bedlam one anymore, do you? Doesn't look like it's there, but it doesn't look like there's a complete... Oh, well, your accomplishments. You defeated the spectral jailer of Bedlam Prison. Yay! All right. Well, we've done all the backtracking I wanted to do. So now it's time to go back to where we left things off. The way to the stairs is over there. So we'll make our way down here and give it a good save. All right, so I apologize to everyone who's noticed that in the first half hour to 37 minutes of this video, my avatar has not been working. I didn't even realize. I have it open in the bottom corner of my screen too. I should have seen it, that it had stopped functioning, and did not do so. I apologize, but it's working now, so let's go ahead and continue. Now you might say, Iceman, now that we've gotten us all the way back here, what can we expect? And I can tell you, well, for a little while now, you can expect for us to have a lot of pointless battles against the undead. That's what we're going to have right now, because there's a lot of undead up here. Let's go ahead and get started on them. There should be some in here to get the whole ball rolling. And all of them of the slow poke variety. I think we have to get him back to his regular weapon, too. Here are some of them. More dead people coming up to celebrate. Okay, we better switch him over to a weapon for close range fighting. It's time to get started on the magic. did not just freeze my guy. I did. Oh, good, he was able to take him out. To take some drastic action here. Huh. Good. Nice, taking care of him, thief. All right. Didn't go exactly as planned, but at least we came out victorious on that one. So let's go ahead and come on down here. Let's see what there is to offer at these two locations. So some kind of a visibility potion? Interesting, some aurochs. Where is he going? Oh, orc ghouls. Nice. Oh. Let's see if these respond. Since they are ghouls, they did. Yeah. I'm gonna put him up here. Because this guy's gonna come back, I felt. How could you miss? Nice to see them missing. And us not. Good, so we've taken them all down but one. Come on, guys. Let's get some better rolls than this. And our thief with his sword did it. Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. I want to switch my thief back to his bow. Weapons. Turbo, okay. Okay, so that was what we got getting out of that one. That looks like a true invisibility spell here, huh? And then what is this one? Yeah, the horrible thing is I just don't know what the spells are on my guy. Does it tell you in the character sheet something? Visibility. But doesn't say what else. At least let's go ahead and move down here. Well, was there anything in the well? Nothing inside. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Foul smell emanates from the mountain before you. The water appears black and oily. We're sticking away from that one. So it looks like there's some bad guys up in there. Let's send him forward. And they're attacking. Thankfully, they're going after the guy we sent up there. I was thinking about doing a turn undead, but maybe we don't need to worry about it. All the ranged rules have gone back to their norm. Oh, well, maybe now. And it did nothing. Good. I knew one of these ranged things had to do okay. There goes some good hit points. And we've taken him down. Nice slinging, nice slinging. All right, so what do we have up here? What did we come up here for? Don't see anything except what it looks like. We got this shelf here. And what did we have? Oh, another wand of restoration, along with some more cleric spells. All right, so I think that handles everything that was up in here. And we did take a little damage over there since I've got a green tent here. I know you can't see it, but there is a green tent. I'm going to go click on it. Take a nappy. All right. Then we'll make our way back up top. You enter the Dwarven tombs. Dust lies heavy in this once great hall, but you sense its dead sleep uneasily, if they sleep at all. That was a rhyme. All right, so there is a room down here. And another encounter. At least for now, we can hit them through these bars. Let's see, does this work with these guys? Not this turn, at least, but we'll just wait. Let's just try to hit them with melee or ranged. Nothing good came of it. Well, at least she got in a good hit. And our guy went down again. That's it. Time to break out the spells. This guy with some pretty good spells, and he hasn't even gone down a ring yet. There's one finally. Happy to see their rolls are doing as bad as ours are. Ooh, finally got him down to a ring. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Oh, they finally got her. Thought we might have had it without even to do spells, but... Oh, take one of them down at least. Okay, now we're going to have to rearrange these guys so that they can hit him. Oh, it looks like he's coming after us. Okay, I'm going to move him back, yeah. And let's go ahead and switch him over to a weapon. Oh, wow. He got frozen up, too. That means he's going to keep coming after my mages now. Sadly, that's the last that particular mage has to offer. Oh. Can you believe this? Arcane spells. Disrupt undead. Oh, it actually did something. One of you guys needs to come out of it. All right, finally, some guys came undone. Too far, huh? I tell you, if we make it out of this, I'll be superbly happy, because I was thinking of throwing in the towel a while back already. And the fact that I didn't, and it looks like we might pull this off. Makes me happy that I stuck with it. But gotta do this. We gotta seal the deal first. These guys have been lasting. These ghasts. Huh. Oh, he's frozen our guy again. Which means if I can't hit him with these magic missiles, because he keep. Oh, finally. Finally. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save my game here, because that was a well worth. We're gonna have to find some place to rest, but my goodness, that was well worth it. Okay, so these chests might be trapped. In fact, they are. So let's see if we can do that without triggering the chat. It's not looking like it, huh? Might even be just a little too strong a trap. For our thief there. Small headstone. I have no idea what that's for, but I'm sure we need it for something. More divine stuff. Harm. What is he, poisoned or poisoned? Neutralize poison. Magic potion to neutralize poison. And poison's gone. Yay! Didn't work out, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and try this again. Okay, so what we need is we need our thief to move forward. Let's see if we can do this chest. Okay, he got through that chest. He got the experience. Oh, another Cleric School of Heal. Cleric School of Heal. Okay, so that was lucky enough. We did it without getting poisoned that time. Is there a possibility we could do the same with this chest? Try again. And we did it. Yeah, see, it just takes a couple reloads. All right. So let's go back to you step again into the Dwarven Hall of the Dead. Yes, we did. We're probably going to have to step back into it again because we're going away for now. Okay, come on, guys. Where'd y'all go? Okay, we definitely need a rest. Oh boy. That battle took it out of us, man. A good rest up. And now we should be able to move on. All right. Sorry if a lot of that seemed monotonous, a lot of the reloads and everything, but just trying to get things working and some more neutralized poisons. So only one of those chests was a chest. was wondering when they were going to recognize us. Oh, the slowpoke isn't coming back. They do take a while to walk, these guys. Okay, I'm trying to get away. Yay, I did it. I got a good hit. It could at least come in. It was a good hit. And time for that. Yeah. Took care of everybody, I think. Awesome. Sometimes it takes care of nobody. Sometimes it takes care of every one of them. Awesome. I think we should make sure you put your short bow back on. Okay. What is this? Special shield, huh? I don't think it really is better as far as the shield itself goes, but it's +2, but this has some more stuff to it, some additional throws. But while it doesn't change the armor situation, it does improve his ability to fight, so I'm going to go with that. Right, let's get on up here. And I think we're in for a special fight once we enter this room. And this special fight's going to pause for a little bit of special setup. So I'm going to go into his inventory. I'm going to click on the magic and put the Wand of the Cone of Cold on. And I'm actually going to bring him down, or her down, as well as her. And I'm going to have a save game here. I'm pretty sure that when this happens, I better put the board back on this. Both of these sides are going to get people are going to come out.
Their blood sings. I will freeze it.
So you see some guys appeared here, some guys appeared here, but the main character is going to be down in here. You'll see it in a second. And so let's go ahead and at least get this start off to this fight off to a good start. There it is, the Master Shadow. He will only fall to magic. Oh, interesting. That's not exactly what I wanted him to do. I've got to hope and see if I can make this work. Okay. Come up here. Magic. Ha ha! That Cone of Cold took care of him. And then That should take care of the rest. All right. Took him down. Oh, I need to switch him back to his sling, or back to her sling. Awesome. And we'll switch you back to your bow. And that's it. So that ended up being a pretty easy fight because we used one of our wands of Cone of Cold. I don't think it would have been that easy otherwise. So let's go ahead and again we'll switch over to our thief. Or save the game. Try these chests. Boots of High Wisdom. Oh, gosh. Lots of good stuff for our cleric. This around, we've got tons of spells and stuff. Look at that, all of that. We're going to have to organize it at some point here. But this is awesome. It puts on the red boots, but gets the, what, 3 wisdom. Nice. So that should improve our spell quality. Maybe even our chances of getting turn undead stuff done. Okay. Go ahead and save the game. What's going on there? Spreading out awfully far. There doesn't seem to be a thing to change it. And look, it puts some characters that shouldn't be up front. Let's run them back. Run him up. Run her up as well. Run him back. Okay. So let's get the spells out. Because these are the guys that we're able to put our guys into like a paralysis. Be nice if we could take at least one of them out before one of our guys gets knocked out. Well. In this case, the ranged weapons are doing better than the melee ones. Though not by much. There we go. All right, so that was a success. Did this have to do with how I positioned them? So if I hit this now, will it? Ah, so that's how that works. I was not aware. Okay, I've been playing this game for a while now and I have not figured that out. Now here's something about this you might have missed. So you see these two open chests. If you come here and you close it and you open them, you can get some more stuff. Looks just like a common shield, but we'll pick it up anyway. Great axe. -1? Shoddy. We'll take it to sell anyway. All right, so potion of restoration. Ooh. Well, it's a restoration. Would have been nice if you gave me that warning a little ahead of time. Jeez. He's poisoned too, isn't he? Huh, yeah. Well, we gotta have some reason to use all these potions and stuff we're finding. A lot of my resaves are keeping us from having to do that, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we need... Oh, she's not. I've got the wrong person. Here, the one. Wand of Restoration. All right, so there we go with that. All right. Ah, don't drink the well water, Mongo. Of course, I'm the one controlling him, so... What do we have here? Just a regular old halberd, huh? Not worthy of being picked up. Okay, I think we're about to have another special battle here. You sense a watchful presence in this room. For good or ill, you cannot tell. So let's come on in here. This time I'm going to give you, my good friend, the Winter Blade. And we're going to have you, we're going to save the game here. Move forward here. And we found the door, but let's touch this. And there we have it. Bad guy. So let's go ahead and use the Winter Blade, but not as a weapon, as a magic. Target him. Ooh, nice. And have him back off as far as he can go. Bring him forward just in case. Let's see if we can finish him off. Not quite. And he's going after my thief anyway. But not if I can stop him. Oh, I can't stop him. I can try. All right, we did it. How lovely. Okay, so let's come up here. He's already smashable. It just keeps telling me there's nothing inside. We got this hidden door. Suddenly you hear dwarves among you, their rusty armor faintly clanking. They murmur approval, then they are heard no more. So this door right here, we had to use the ancient rusted iron key. That's what we went all the way back to get earlier. So if we had come here and didn't have that key, we'd have had to go all the way back then. So at least at this point, we're able to move forward. Let's go ahead and move him in. Yep, I had a feeling we'd have somebody. So I wanted to get his attention. What is going on? Oh. Gonna run out of the way here. Weapons, switch over to the bow. All right. Now let's try to start this up. More magica missiles. Nice. Magic missile attack. Well, those ones didn't do so well, but his attacks were off the mark too. All right, we took him down. Hey, it looks like he had something in here. Interesting. What's this say? That no one harmed the dead. So we're going to give this to Jalal. Because I like, let's see here, the weapons. So look at this. Not only does it have a +1 on a 1d6 for orcs and orogs, +1 to hit, +1 damage. It has protection +2 on it, so it's like increases his armor when he needs it. So instead of having the jeweled armor plus the jeweled thing, go ahead and give that to our other sorcerer, and then we can shoot this over to him to sell. Awesome. All right. Okay, so we've wasted a good number of our spells, so let's go ahead and rest up. And then let's save our game. Dwarven. Underhall of the Dead. Let's call it that, because that's where we're going. All right, so we just took a look at our timer on the video here, and it looks like we are just about at an hour and a half. So it's probably a good place for us to call it quits. We're about to just take on a new step to head on down into the Undercroft here to take on yet some more undead. I told you there's a lot of undead here. After that, we're going to make our way back to kind of like back where we already were, around where Jeriel was again when we found him. I think that there's another boss character that we have to fight over there. Hopefully, it's going to be a little harder than the one we encountered today. At least, a little more interesting, if not harder. Well, let's just leave it at that. We'll see how things go tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. We'll see how things go next video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. This is the Iceman saying so long, farewell, Vida, and good night.